Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are doing a Scandinavian inspired build, and this is one that was also inspired by the present day of my street food time, where I made another type of Scandinavian house, one that was a slightly bigger than this one, but in a similar location to this as well. So I'm making a very modern, clean house that has a little pop of colour. We're also using some natural materials as well to make to clad the outside, and all sorts of fun things on the inside, using lots of white and a few pops of colours here and there. So at the moment I am trying to discover the fact that I can't raise the ground up because it's a room. So I was like, so I did want it at the same height as the little wall, but obviously you cannot do that. So I settle for it being lower, make it into a nice little cactus tropical garden out the front, because obviously we're on the beach area, so I thought it'd be quite nice if we pop in a little bit more tropical, interesting planting, especially as it's supposed to be in a little border area. And we've got a little back bit that mirrors this as well to make the garden a little bit more private than it would be. So we're going for lots of big windows at the front, especially in the entranceway, just to let in all that light. And when you go down the staircase down from the first floor to the second floor, you can see all the way out onto the beach area, which is pretty cool, and it would be quite a nice view to wake up to in the morning. We've got a slightly taller wall at the bottom, and then the shortest wall at the top, just so we can use some nice big modern-ish doors, especially the ones from the Get Favor stuff, because they're perfect for this type of build, especially as they've got glass and stuff on the sides of them. And downstairs there isn't actually too much. It's quite a nice simple layout, lots of space and stuff. So we've got a living room, a family bathroom, and a kitchen diner, and then upstairs we have 3 kids' bedrooms, a bathroom, and a master bedroom with an ensuite as well. So it's a very practical house. There's not too much space, but there's enough space for everyone to have enough. All the walls are white as well in this house to go with the theme. And I forgot my other house was on a foundation that I built, and I forgot that this one wasn't, so I spent a few moments trying to lower the like floor to the ground, and I was like, why isn't it going lower? It's just because it's not on a foundation, because I was being a super perceptive that day of building it. So I've skipped forward, lit everything up with some lights, and we're going to start with our living space. So in here, I've gone for a little pop of yellow, just for a nice bright colour. Obviously it's a very bright and light house, because everything is nice and pinewood floors and lots of white and stuff. So using lots of modern IKEA types of furniture in here. So obviously IKEA is from Scandinavia, so you would presume that this house would have a few bits that look like they're from IKEA, and also making sure that things are tucked away if there's a little bit of mess and stuff. So trying to keep it nice and clean, keep some edges, but obviously have enough clutter in there placed strategically, so we can have it look as though it's actually somewhat lived in and not just a stale white box of a house. I also picked out the yellow for the rest of the theming in the furniture in this room. So we've got the nice yellow of the bookshelf and the seats, and we've got the yellow and black in the painting and the light as well. We've got a few kids stuff about, because there's a few bedrooms for each different age that could you could use for your Sims, and the living space isn't I don't know what to say. Like it's nice and full enough of stuff. It's not over the top, especially as I do like filling builds up sometimes with loads and loads of clutter. But this house is quite nice because you didn't have to do that. Also, we have the bathroom here with the toilet right next to the window. And I realised that I was just there. It's the only place it can go. So, plants will cover the window. I also put blind and stuff and a seat in as well. So, because it's quite a big, spacious bathroom, and we've got a little built-in shower as well. So, just try and make the bench a little bit functional by putting some of the bath stuff and some towels on there as well. We've got some of the succulents on the wall just to have a little bit of something in there, because the colour comes mainly from the lovely blue tiles. I think it's called Spa Day. So they bring it in the colour in the bathroom. And into the kitchen. The kitchen's quite a nice big open space. And then here I thought it'd be quite nice to have some blue and orange based on the bowling stuff, like, because they looked. I wanted to have a nice lighting over the island area just to bring in the colour that way, because we obviously have to go for some nice pure white work surfaces and stuff like that. So doing it all the way into the window area. We also have a few of the modern appliances and stuff. I realised the kitchen was getting a bit narrow. We know how Sims and their movement love to get stuck in places. So I thought, make it a little bit wider. Got some nice hoods that come all the way down and pick out the blue. Go for a little bit of a different shading. The one that has like the orange sides on it for the higher cabinets. So we just pick out a little bit of colour to it. And the side cabinet area is kind of more for appliances and stuff, because we didn't want the kitchen to be over cluttered. So we've got the dishwasher and we've got the coffee station over there with the teas and stuff. So the kitchen could have lots of lovely white workspace for your Sims to cook to their heart's content. Obviously we've got some nice big windows by the cookers, so get your inspiration flowing while you cook away. We've also got some plants in here as well to bring in a little bit of greenery, make it a little bit more lively than it currently is. I was quite surprised that the little bar seat stools actually matched in colour. I was like, because I couldn't find any cabinets that matched the light blue, which is obviously must have been a swatch they added in later than the update to the base game colours. But we've got a pat bowl as well by the door. We don't have a bed or anything, and I was trying to work out something to put there. So I was looking at a little bare, but I think we'll go with one of the little plate cupboards. But it always looks really tiny against the other cupboard section. I don't know why they made it quite so small. So out here we've got some of the blue as well coming that we've been using in the bathrooms and stuff on the inside of the fence. So you can imagine that it's a wooden fence that they've painted the inside, and they've kept it the normal colour on the outside. Got a nice little outdoor cooking area with a little modern picnic table. Having trouble today remembering what things are actually called. We've got a nice seating area as well, bringing in some green from the surrounding area. We've got a little pool area, even though we are on the beach. And just got a few bits of greenery where there is actual green spaces, because I want to keep as much of the sand as possible, because I quite like having the different texture and stuff around the house, and you usually get the mud and stuff. In the hallway it'd be quite nice to have like the full scale bookcase on the side. Also makes the actual area look much taller as well. much more grander. And then we've got a little seat to put your shoes and stuff, and then just a little side table and a nice big light up mirror as well, so you can check yourself before you leave the house. And then upstairs on the balcony part, we've got another seating area that's a little bit more quiet, and we've got a nice modern bookshelf as well. We don't add too much stuff in the actual hallway. It's a nice big space as well. So this is the first kids' bedroom. So there's a pink and grey in here, lots of white, a few pops of colour here and there, but not too much going on in this bedroom colour-wise. I also tried to fit in the nice fitness stuff bookshelf, but sometimes if you place it the wrong way around as you put it near the wall, it always has outdoor lighting for some bizarre reason, so it's sometimes hard to squeeze in. So we've got a nice little bookcase that goes over the top of the desk. We've got a few of the wall decals and pictures and stuff up, just to make it look as though there is a child that lives in here. We've got a nice little pink rug to go with the bed covers and some pink blinds as well. But we're kind of using the colour like we did downstairs, picking like highlight colour and using that all around the room. And don't actually put too much stuff in here. It's quite nice, spacious place. And then in this bedroom, I kind of went a little bit opposite. So we've got like a big built-in bookcases where the desk is, and then we've got a little divider to the workspace to the bedroom area. So this one's a little bit more cluttered, and imagine it's more doesn't like to tidy up their bedroom or anything. They don't have a curtain on their window either, so because it's not near the bedroom or anything. So they've got a few more posters and stuff up, and I never used the teen bed. So I was like, this is for like a pre-teen type of room. So we use the funky guitar bed that's in similar colours, and just got a plain wardrobe which goes with the white and stuff, and then I covered this wall in loads of posters and stuff. So kind of slightly rebelling against all the lovely white walls of the rest of the house. And got a little seat in there as well. That corner was a bit dark, so I need a little lamp in the corner. And then we've got a toddler's room in here, which has a few fun stuff. We're still going for a white-ish theme in here. I was tempted to put one of the toddler pools in there, but I thought, no, it doesn't really fit in there. I'm using a little step chest of drawers as well to put toys and stuff on. Added a few clocks about as well, because I always forget that clocks add something to each room. It makes it look a little bit more normal than it does. And in here we've got popper curtains as well, because I thought it being at the front of the house, you kind of need a little bit more privacy than we've got in the rest of the place. We've got a few more decals on the walls as well, some nice landscapes, and using some orange and blue in there as well. So there's a tablet, of course, the modern child who sits on his YouTube all day long instead of playing with their toys or anything. Then the master bedroom, we're going even simpler for the style in here. We're going for these big built-in wardrobes. We're going for the light pine wood on the bed and the mirror as well. I always forget that mirror is really good to use in the plain colours. And put in a few more plants and stuff in here as well. And my voice is totally giving out because I've got sick from working too hard, probably with dirty other plague-ridden co-workers. They probably did give it to me because they've all had colds. They love sharing. So I'm probably going to sound awful for the rest of this film, which isn't that much longer, luckily. And we're going to finish off with the bathroom. We've got double sink, we've got a shower, and toilet as well. So here we are at the screenshot. If you enjoyed this build, then make sure to give it a like. If you want to see any more builds then feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!